You said radio show.
Yeah.
Could you tell us about that?
So yeah, Father Pedro, he is, he has a radio show in Radio Católica Mundial, which is a sister of EWTN, right?
Okay.
And also a TV show. Conozca primero su fe católica en A Solas con Jesús. So they're in Spanish, right? A Solas con Jesús is Alone with Jesus. That is a radio show. That's the name.
Okay.
He invited me many times to that show, said, join me. So I was, together with Father Pedro talking in Radio Católica Mundial, in front of millions of people, because it is heard everywhere, I think back in the days, except China. So I had the opportunity to be in front of the microphone talking to the people about, what it is to be a disciple, meaning the good and bads, right? The mistakes that we make, but how we need to trust and those type of things. So it was a great opportunity, Rudy, to put yourself out and let the Lord work through you. Because I was not ready to be in front of a microphone. I mean, I'm an engineer. I was not ready and educated to do this. But that's the moment when you realize, okay, you're not the star. You're just the instrument.
Yes.
So if you let the Holy Spirit use you, it's going to go well. And it happened to be that I was in a couple of nights where I was alone because Father Pedro couldn't make it.
Emergencies.
That happened.
Yeah.
I was scared to death because they were live questions. We opened the line and people will call.
Oh, and they'll ask advice and they'll ask questions about.
Yes.
Wow.
And believe me, they are not easy ones.
Did you get questions like about canon law and Catholic dogma? And
Those
all
are
that?
not the tough ones. Believe me.
Those are the easier ones.
Those are the easy ones. The tough ones are life related.
Oh, yes.
My partner is hitting me.
Oh, wow.
Abused me. What do you tell that person?
Wow.
Forgiveness? Love?
Yeah.
He's about to kill me.
Yeah.
What do I do? That's when you say it's definitely the Holy Spirit acting, because I was not ready, Rudy, to provide good answers. So I was scared, but I prayed. I was scared, but I prayed. If you follow that equation, that is the right one. You have faith, fear diminishes. And that's what I had to do. I had no choices but to have faith.
So is this show still on the air right now?
Yes.
So you said that it's heard all over the world, so I'm assuming that it's live streamed.
It's live streamed. So Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Where can they check that out?
Well, go to Radio Católica Mundial, I think, is through the EWTN. They will find out A Solas con Jesús, that's the name, and they will be able to hear that. I think 6 p.m. New Orleans time on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Still the same priest?
The same priest. He is probably one of the most recognized priests in the Hispanic community here in Latin America.
Really?
Yeah. He's been preaching all over Latin America. I do have, examples. We went on a pilgrimage to Europe, to Italy. We were in a park or at a mass, at a church, and people would come to him. Father Pedro.
Like he's a big celebrity.
He's a big celebrity. Well, really, when he came to Houston, we had to have bodyguards and things like that around him. So
when was that? When did he come to Houston?
Well, he comes, quite often.
Okay.
I was Dominic Center when he came. So we had a lot of people that wanted to touch him and get a picture with him. He has come here to San Faustina twice. We have invited him for the healing masses. I think the first healing mass that was April 2018 or something like that. He came, and then 2019 he came again, and a lot of people came from all over Texas just to watch him.
I remember a couple of those healing masses being really jam packed.
Well, a lot of Hispanics know who he is. So that's why we're going back to that radio show. He gave me that opportunity. And I always try to go back to that moment to be humble, to remind myself that it is the Holy Spirit acting and not me. Because the problem really in this world where we are, in the diaconate formation, and when you go out there, right, and you preach and people say, wow, what a wonderful, homily, what a wonderful reflection, you may forget that it's not about you.
Yes.
So I will always go back to those moments where I was sitting, sweating, and scared to death. And I prayed and I watched the Holy Spirit acting through me. And I said, this is it. I will always remember that. It's not about me. I'm just an instrument.
Because it's easy to fall into that. It's a slippery slope. Like
we're human beings.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm not going to come here and lie that I don't like people coming to me and say, wonderful. I don't want a miserable life. But I want to make sure that at the end of the day, I slow down, I pause, and I said, okay, Lord, it's all about you. This is yours, not mine.